Hello there, everybody. Today I'm talking about Aquaman Rage of Atlantis. This came out, I think, 2018 after the Flash movie. So, it's basically about Aquaman and the Justice League all teaming up after Seamaster takes over Atlantis and teams up with Atrocitus, which is the Red Lantern, which is nice. We never got Atrocitus as a Lego minifigure for any sets, but he's been in Lego games and other stuff. I'm thinking, why don't we have an Atrocitus Lego? And so yeah, this movie was definitely, I think I would say I liked this movie. I mean, I didn't love it or anything, I just liked it. I thought it was decent. And it's kind of weird that we got an Aquaman movie that came out the same year as this came out, the one with Jason Momoa, and this is just a straight for DVD movie. And I felt like it was kind of just like any other Aquaman story. Aquaman is under attack at Atlantis from one of his enemies, and he teams up with other heroes, and they go on this big journey to basically take down those villains. And yeah, I like the part where the Justice League get these Aquaman puts these things on them. I don't know what they were. They were glowy things that helps them breathe underwater, so they wouldn't drown. And so yeah, and then as they're traveling through Atlantis, we get to learn and see a lot of Atlantis, which is nice. But then after they get attacked by Seamaster, and he reveals his plan, he is able to mind control everyone in Atlantis except for the Justice League and Aquaman. And even Aquaman is shamed as a king, and apparently Aquaman can't be king because he's part human, which doesn't really make sense, since in the comic books and movies he just picks up the Triton and becomes Aquaman fully. He gets his costume on and everything. But in this is apparently because of Atlantean rules, and we all know Seamaster's just doing it so he can be king. I feel like Aquaman and Seamaster remind me of Thor and Loki in a way, because Loki always wanted the throne, and Thor got to have that throne and got to be king of Asgard. That's what this feels like. And also, as the Justice League escape from the villains, they end up in the desert, I'm pretty sure. And even I love the scene where Aquaman just thinks he sees water, and he's playfully swimming or something. And I think Batman even puts on a desert suit. They're obviously promoting an older set back then where they had a Batman Ra's al Ghul set, and it came with this desert Batman suit, and they're clearly promoting that, I guess. I don't know. It is after all. And so yeah, I think the rest of the movie is just they have a final battle with Atrocitus, and Aquaman is no longer being a coward, because early on in the movie he tried to take down a bunch of villains, but he got so scared that he failed, and he tried to praise himself as a hero, but I guess he didn't. But he ended up learning, I guess, so we get to see growth in Aquaman and Seamaster in a way. Even when Atrocitus tries to be the big bad, he ends up getting defeated anyway. And we also get to see Mira mind controlled, and I'm not going to talk about Amber Heard, even though I kind of just did, but thank God Amber Heard doesn't play Mira in this Lego movie. And so yeah, I feel like there's not much else to say about this movie. I mean, I thought it was fine. It was cute, I guess, to watch. It's just a nice, fun movie to rent and watch. That's where I found it. I rented it because originally I didn't see this movie, because I watched all these Lego DC Extended Universe movies, and I ended up not watching this for some reason. But I did this summer, a few months ago. So yeah, that's my thoughts on Aquaman Rage of Atlantis. I would give it a low 7 out of 10. So tell me, have you seen this movie? And are you a big Aquaman? And yes, Aquaman does fuck fish.